Hi everyone, welcome back to Cake on Esplanade. I want you to please subscribe to our channel so that you don't sit on the fence. And if you've subscribed to our channel, thank you for subscribing and being part of this family. We love you. And if you've not yet subscribed, we also love you, but please you have to subscribe. Yes, because if you subscribe, you're gonna get notification of when our videos are uploaded, when we're on live program. And this season will bring you real life story, as I said in my previous videos, real life stories. And I want to see your comments. I want to hear your thought. Comments below, tell me, what do you think? If it's where you, what will you do? If it's where somebody that is close to you and told you their story, real life story, what will you do? What will you advise them to do? And also, don't forget, everyone that shared their story with us, please, we're keeping your confidentiality. No one is going to know you. Forget it. So be rest assured. So you can also share your stories with us as well, and your confidentiality will be protected. Yeah, privacy is in place, and also you are an anonymous person, so your anonymity is in place as well. In my other video that I said watch out for this part 2, I was talking to you about a man that traveled outside the country during his university days when he was in the final year, and he has a girlfriend at the early of his university days, and this girlfriend did sponsor his trip abroad. But when he got abroad, he forgot this girlfriend. He said there's miscommunication during my chats with him. I said, how did you forget about him? What happened? He said, no, I didn't forget about. How did he forget about her? What happened? He said, I didn't forget about her, that there was miscommunication. I said, how did you miss communication with her? He said to me that when he got abroad, because he doesn't have paper, he had to got a romance with another white lady, and this white lady housed cater for her, housed him, cater for him, and shelter him as well. And along the line, things were not going on well, and the relationship became sore because this lady wants him to bring all his income to her, and that is what he did for years. And along the line, this lady still threatened him that he's going to call the immigration on him for him to be deported. And so he ran for his dear life. That's why he's back to Africa now, and he's looking for his girlfriend. So he was back now to Africa with nothing. And in my first video, when I said watch this part 2, I'm using this period to please encourage and advise everyone that left their loved ones abroad, in Africa, or wherever they were before they travel abroad. You left your girlfriend, you left your fiancé, you left your spouse, you left your child, you left your children, and you forgot about them just because you thought that was a greener pasture abroad. Let me tell you something, be careful, because there is what we call the silent judge. No matter your religion, my religion is Christianity, and we have the silent judge who can see all the affairs of man and search your heart. Even if what you're telling us is not true, God sees your heart. So please remember that your spouse, remember that your girlfriend, remember that your boyfriend, remember that your fiancé, remember that your child, remember that your children that you left back home before you travel abroad. Because when you do good to them and maintain communication, you will surely find favor in that foreign land. So let's continue. This man is back in Africa and is looking for his dear girlfriend that he left during university days, because where he went abroad, he couldn't account for anything. He has to run back to his dear life when this white lady that he has romance relationship with threatened to that he's gonna be deported. So he himself gets himself deported. So he's back to Africa with nothing. So now he's looking for the girlfriend. And we're able to get the families of this girlfriend, because all efforts for him to get the girlfriend prove abortive. But somebody gave this man the contact of the girlfriend's sister. So now, speaking to the girlfriend's sister, I want to please comment. I want to hear from you. What do you think? What would you have done in that situation? Would you have forgiven this man after so many years that he left you? and coming back to Africa to say that his girlfriend that he's trying to have romance with as the white lady in abroad, threatened to deport him and also took all his money, and now he's back to square one looking for the love of his life. Would you have taken him back or listened to him if it were you? But let's go on to this story. I pray it wasn't you in the name of Jesus. Now, this man is back. Somebody gave him the sister's girlfriend's number, and calling this sister girlfriend's number, the sister's girlfriend, the girlfriend's sister didn't want to see this man. In fact, he was raising curses on him. Obviously, you jilted somebody. You went abroad. You didn't look back. You didn't even communicate. Even if you're having whatever you're doing with the wife, you still have to communicate, is it not? But you never communicate with this particular lady. You left her for so many years. So let's listen to see what happened. I want to see your comments. Please comment. If it were you, what will you do? I pray it wasn't you, but I want to see your comment. What would you advise this person to do? So now, getting in touch with this sister, we want to know why she was so angry with this man on the phone, because she was raising abusive cursing on him, not wanting to see him. Now, getting in touch with the sister, it was discovered that this girlfriend sold the family's land to send this man abroad. The man said, I didn't know. Though she gave me money to travel abroad, but I didn't know that it was the family's land she sold. Well, she sold the family's property. That's what the sister's the sister is saying. And the land is meant for the boys and the family. So the lady is not even entitled. But let's forget that. I'm not into that. So she sold the land that is not even hers, but for the boys in the family. Now, this sister said they are just two girls from the same mother, the same father. So it's just two girls. So now, she now said something. She said, when this man was traveling abroad, the lady was pregnant, the girlfriend was pregnant, and the girlfriend was trying to get hold of him when he was in abroad to say, this is the situation when he was going abroad, this is the situation I'm pregnant for. But she didn't have the chance to, because this man ghosted her. This man blocked her. But this man is, I did not block you. I missed contact, because as soon as I got to abroad, I got in contact with a lady who I had romantic affair with, and this happened. Now is back in Nigeria with nothing. So this sister is saying, my sister sold the land property because of you going abroad. Now, when they got to know, the family were so annoyed that this sister even wanted to tell you that this is what is going on in the family, but she confided in her junior sister. She also confided to her junior sister that she was pregnant for this man, and this man is nowhere to be found when it comes to contact. She tried contacting him many times, but it proved avail. Now, this lady went to the sea goddess in their town. They traveled to the town. She took the sister, the junior sister, the girlfriend took the junior sister to the sea goddess. The sea goddess, it's a sea that has a goddess in their hometown. And she cursed the boyfriend for jilting her. And she used the pregnancy as a gift to the sea goddess. This is a real life story. She used this pregnancy as a gift to the sea goddess so that the curse would happen on the boyfriend, which means she's trying to detach herself from the man, and also, she doesn't want the baby. Is that right? Is that wrong? I leave you to comment. I'm not here to be judgmental, but I want to hear from you, please. Is this good, using a child to as a gift for the sea goddess so that the sea goddess can punish the man? So it cost the man that the man will never be anybody in life. And also, you should now use the pregnancy. As this baby come out, the sea goddess should take the life of the baby. Now, on the day of the delivery, The baby came out alive. People, as the sister was saying, the girlfriend's sister said, when the baby came out alive, everyone in the reception at the hospital heard the cry of the baby. It was a baby boy, and everyone was happy. But it was only her and her sister that knows that they have already, sacrificed the baby to the sea goddess based on what the sister was passing through. So now, as soon as the baby came out, the baby shut down after crying and died, which means the sea goddess may have taken the baby. Now, I'm using this period to warn all our young girls out there. There are ways to approach situation. Look at this innocent child being sacrificed. Now, listen to me. When this girlfriend had this baby alive, when then the baby died immediately after crying out, then this particular girlfriend also died of complications. It was now investigated that the person that did the cesarean for this girlfriend was not a doctor. It was a chartered accountant. Now, I'm using this period also to warn anyone in Africa that you think you have money to set up an establishment to call an hospital, and you're using that to destroy life, to claim lives. God is watching you. I want you to beware and be very, very careful. If you're not qualified to handle any position, do not take that position, because these are innocent lives being claimed. So during the cesarean, because he was a chartered accountant, instead of him cutting other things like the biblical, he was cutting the kidney of this girlfriend, and this led to her bleeding to death. Now, that is why the sister to the girlfriend was raining curses upon this man, because there were too much pain in the family. She was pregnant for him. She lost the baby through sacrificing the baby to the goddess. She lost her life because a quack doctor operated on her. She also lost, the boyfriend not coming back, although she caused him. Now he's back with the cause. What would you do? Now, this sister to the girlfriend said the whole family are still mourning. They've buried the girlfriend, and the baby. They don't want to see this man. But this man said he still needs to appeal to the God, which the sister of the girlfriend agreed to, because the curse is following him. And also the girlfriend cursed him before she died. Even the innocent child is caught up in this mess. This is a chaotic situation. If this story affects you in any way, please drop us comments. We want to hear from you. What would be your advice to this sister, to the girlfriend? Would she take this man to the parents? Because the man said then he needs to apologize to the parents so that he can ask for forgiveness, and also go to the burial ground for the baby and the girlfriend. Should she take her to the parents? This lady said she doesn't want to forgive. We begged her. She said she has forgiven him. But that is the sister to the girlfriend. But she doesn't want anything to do with the man. What do you think? This is a family with pain, who lost a child, who lost their own grandchild as well. The girlfriend died. The baby for the girlfriend died as well. The man is cursed. Things are not working for this man. What would you advise in this situation? I want to hear from you. And if this story affects you in any way, I still want to hear from you. Please drop us a comment or email us at info@careconnectclinic.com. info@careconnectclinic.com. I repeat, info@careconnectclinic.com. And if this story affects you in any way, please also connect us on the same email, or you make comments. If you don't see the email, ask for our email. I will be able to connect with you. If you're going through depression, mental health disorder, you're struggling, because if you look at this story, what led to this chaotic situation is because the girlfriend was struggling. Mental health wise, she's struggling, but nobody could identify. Yeah. She's struggling to forgive, to have closure, to accept the loss of her boyfriend, that she was jilted and she invested so much on the man. Please, I want to hear from you. Drop us your comment. I want to hear from you. If this story affects you, or you want to tell us, what should happen in this situation, what should this girlfriend, sister do, or the family do, or what should this man do? The girlfriend is dead. The baby in her that came out is dead. The family are in pain. The only person that is a child in this family now is the junior sister to the girlfriend. Should the junior sister take this man to the parents to ask for forgiveness, or to the burial ground of the girlfriend and the burial ground of the baby? What should happen? I want to see your comment. And if this story affects you, connect with us and we'll be able to support you. And share your story. We want to hear from you. Share your story. We love you. Take care. Please subscribe. Bye for now.